Today we're going to read a listening story, which means it has no pictures. It's called The Country Mouse and the City Mouse. A country mouse invited his cousin who lived in the city to come visit him. The city mouse was shocked when he arrived in the country. Where were the tall buildings? The tallest things he could see was a silo that held the grain. He missed the shabby alleyways by his home. Where were the fantastic restaurant meals readily available in every trash bin? His cousin's meals consisted of only a few kernels of corn and dried berries. What did the country mouse eat? That's right, the country mouse ate corn and berries. What was the highest thing that the city mouse saw in the country? That's right, it was a silo that held grain. "You're missing out on the good life," said the city mouse to his country cousin. "Come visit me in the city. I will show you a whole new life in the shadow of skyscrapers and city lights. I will treat you to a rich feast." So the country mouse left with his city cousin, who brought him to a splendid feast in the city's alley. The country mouse could not believe his eyes. He had never seen such tall buildings or so many flashing lights. He had never seen so many cars. He had never seen a taxi cab. And his cousin was right about the food. He had never seen so much food in one place. There was bread, cheese, fruit, cereal, grains, and all sorts scattered about in a warm, cozy section of the alley. The two mice settled down to eat their wonderful dinner. They had only taken 2 bites when a cat approached their dining area. The 2 mice scampered away and hid in a small, uncomfortable hole until the cat left. Finally, it was quiet, and the unwelcome visitor went to prowl somewhere else. The 2 mice ventured out of their hole and resumed their abundant feast. But before they could get a proper taste in their mouth, 2 blackbirds swooped down. The mice scampered away again. When the birds left, the mice once again approached their feast. After only a couple nibbles, another visitor intruded on their dinner, and the 2 little mice had to scuttle away again. The country mouse shook his head. "Goodbye," he said. "You do indeed live in a plentiful city, but I am going home where I can enjoy my dinner in peace." What did the mice eat in the city? They ate a lot of good food, didn't they? But they had to fight with cats and birds and other things, didn't they? They had to run and hide. What does abundant feast mean? Abundant feast means there was a lot of food. There was a lot of different things that they could eat. What did the country mouse see when they got to the city? That's right. They saw tall buildings and flashing lights and remember the taxi cab? He'd never seen a taxi cab before. Now he's got to see a taxi cab. The end.